Alrighty folks, I'm Casey and welcome back to some Rome 2 Total War, guys. Last episode we did the impossible. Well, we didn't actually really do the impossible, but it felt really good. We managed to defeat these guys up here. They attacked us. We had just one unit and what was left of our garrison, and boy, we managed to repel them. It was really kind of fun to do that. I really enjoyed that battle, which brings me more towards our battle for today. You see, I think it's time that we march our men up here and do what we need to do. So we're still a little bit low on these veteran riders. They're slowly replenishing. So are our chariots. Not entirely certain why we've got so many units missing, but well, hey, we do. The treasury is good. We're not bringing in that much per turn, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm going to move these guys over here, and I actually want to just recruit some more slingers. I'm starting to try and use these slingers a little bit more than I did. Not too fond of these levy freemen. They can go. We've got some veteran riders. We've got some chosen spear bands. We've got some swords. I wouldn't mind 4 units of these slingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not sure how that's going to impact us when it comes to turns of actually, you know, repelling them. And I think I want to do some more spear. That's going to take me up to 2 turns. Okay, so that's fine. I mean, this is a pretty good unit the way that it is. I do kind of like this. So there's that. Now, I did do one thing between episodes, guys. I did have just a brief look at this. We had some undeveloped land. I was sorry, we had another stable here. And since we've already got a stable here, and we can use this to recruit anything in this province with, or this land with, I didn't think we needed another one. I didn't think we needed 2. There was no need. So I went for something that we didn't already have. We've also got this cattle pen right here, so I may repurpose one of those. Just so we've got one of everything sort of in our home provinces, or our home sort of territory here in Britain. We've still got something to do with these guys. Now, there's a couple of things that I want to do. First thing I want to do, guys, is ask you if you could just do me a favor. Could you leave the video a like? Maybe consider hitting subscribe. You could also check out my other channels and follow me on social media. Those are linked down below. But enough self-promoting. I want to talk about future plans. Because you see, some of these buildings, like this one, for example, requires wood. The next stable only requires technology, so we don't need that. But to get better infantry, I kind of need wood. And wood is something that we need to get. And we can get wood from right here. This is where we can go to get wood. So, I do kind of want to start making progress there. So I may very well take this unit. That's not my unit, that's the enemy unit. I may very well take this unit and take them down south. It looks like we've got something that we could upgrade here. So, who's this? This is my War Maiden. 20 unit XP or 30% campaign movement. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I think we're going to go with this one to upgrade. I think that's probably our best bet. So the question is, do we move these guys down south, ready for an attack on these guys? I think that's probably our best bet. These are low on food. I would like to take out my spy down there, if I'm being honest with you. But the way that it stands, our spy is slowly whittling down these numbers. This does not have all of that much in terms of food. If we take a little bit of a look here, it's got -5 food, so it's going to slowly start dwindling away as it is. So I'm not overly concerned about this. Not overly concerned one single bit. So let's end our turn. I don't think there's anything else that I can do. Although I'm getting very hooked on playing this game all of a sudden. Like, I really... it's all Sparkles' fault. He wants to play this when he next comes over, and those guys are moving up north. Not entirely certain what their plan is. These guys are moving down. These are slowly dwindling numbers, I believe, and then just sort of eventually get got. Okay, a great fire is broken out. Oh. Devouring all in its path. Nothing can stop the flames in me, and many have lost their lives. Oh, so basically this has been damaged. Repair. So, yowzers, man. We lost a lot here. Thankfully, our stable hasn't gone. We can upgrade this for wealth and agriculture, but I think we're just going to leave that be for now. The most important thing is sort of repairing this. So, repair cost. Ouch! Repair cost. This one's even worse. And I don't think I can repair this just yet. I cannot afford that repair, which is unfortunate. But they're repairing. We've got -12 in terms of public order. That would probably be because of the fire, won't it? Yeah, building squalor, yeah. So we need to sort of take care of that as soon as. This is their guy, right? This dude's stuff. Not really too worried about that. So yeah, our plan is very simple. We're going to start moving our guys down south. This may take a little bit of time to get them all the way down here, but the army does seem to be at 100. The chariots are not at 100%, so I may actually dock them here and move them across. These guys are starting to raise. Oh no, they've just moved in their army. Okay. As for this, the painted ones are my biggest concern, along with these chariots. So, you know, maybe we just continue building up this arm, although we don't have that much funds spare. I'm just going to leave this be. These guys are taking damage anyway. They're not at 100%. I mean, what? Let me see their units. The units are nearly halfway done, so I'm just going to leave that be. They may sally out and decide to attack us, which is also a good thing. But they may also decide to just leave us be. Okay, they've raised a second army. Okay, war makes us strong and rich. Mustering a new army would allow us fresh... Raise an army at the following settlements. Okay. The Mists of Doom. But again, their food is dwindling their supplies. Their garrison is meh. Would like to repair this. But it's getting very costly. So you can dock at this port, but for some reason you can't leave. You can get up there, but you can't go down there. That's strange. Okay. I'm gonna take this moment to basically go and do this. Okay, so siege equipment. What siege equipment do we have? I'm actually looking forward to this battle. Very much so looking forward to this battle. They've got quite a lot of men in there, and these painted ones are better, arguably, than mine. So, light galley, a mobile shield without armor, ladder. So this is going to be how many turns to get those, I think. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to continue the siege. I'm hoping that they are going to sally forth and attack us, and that means that we can go on the defensive at that point and defend ourselves. We've got these guys who may very well decide that they want to help us out on here. But as for this, I don't want to move my spy out of this territory right now because that's harming their defenses. So we're just gonna pass on the time. I think once we get this, we're gonna take a few turns just to rebuild our economy, make sure that we're generating some money, and just make sure that we are overall good. We do need to do that one. Okay, so they have. Is that really what you're sallying forth with? Like, are you really just sending that one unit after me? I'm just going to auto-resolve this with an aggressive stance. Like, as for those chariots, they are not worth the time. As much as I need that experience, I'm at a point where I'm not going to do it just for that. It's just going to ruin the flow of the video. Release captives. I didn't say all of them, so some of them got away. Not that I would do that. Okay. You've completed a technological advancement. I've known many victories, only their courage. Good, 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 good. So, all is good. The Noble Stags. My football team's called the Stags. I don't like football. So, this I still cannot repair, oddly enough. And Horseradish, I still cannot go up to the next level of that just yet. I need wood to get better soldiers, so that's obviously something. Not a very big fan of this. We're close, you know. Actually, why can I not repair that? I can repair that. Thank you. I was wondering why I couldn't do that. And I do need to encourage... What's this? The people of this province are content with current circumstances. Okay, encourage police. Household expands, which is good. Attrition. Your army is suffering heavy losses maintaining the siege. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. They're not suffering heavy losses. Actively, they're not. Okay, this is a king. And charge bonus for all chariot units? Like, I think we're just going to go with that. It's not really something I'm too fussed about. So I am going to move these guys like through my territory. They've not got very much in terms of campaign range, do they? Movement range. And my other guys can move significantly further. So we need to raise an army, don't we? Where's our objectives? Into our objectives, like somewhere here. No, click here. Faction. So objectives on here anywhere? No. These are objectives. No, strategic overview. Oh, is it event messages, forces, provinces, factions? I'm sure it's like somewhere over here. Province overview, details, race forces, recruit agent. Is it here? Nope. It's somewhere here. Diplomacy, technology, trade and finances, objectives. I found them. Found them. Okay, control 8 settlements. Make a faction join your confederation, which is something we definitely want to do. Maintain 5 naval units. Ultimate objectives. Oh, look. It allows us to scroll through the 3, so yes. But this is not exactly what I wanted. It wanted me to... Is this one? Menu, chat, toggle encyclopedia, advisor. It was to raise an army out of one beginning with M. I think it was out of here. But I don't think that I can do that. So I can raise an army. A few of these guys, I mean, they're not too bad. What do you do? Resistance, upkeep. I mean, alright. 10% chance of wounding enemy engines. Minus 12% upkeep, which is also fairly good. And, ooh, that one gives us... I kind of like that one. What about you? Cunning, cultural. I mean, what's your... I mean, this is a guy that I'm leading towards, but he's kind of meh. 1 zeal, 1 turn to recover wounds, 10% city center building constructions, 5% wealth for more commerce. I mean, I've got a lot of choices. But I think... I mean, these ones are not an option. I think I'm going to go with... Was it this guy? Yeah, because this is more research rate. Raise army. And we'll give you guys heroic riders. Now, the question is, can I... I would like to switch out this general. But I don't know how to do that. Retrain is not possible. There's no further training available for this unit in this province. Not sure what the retraining means. Okay, okay. So this time I'm going to break the siege. And we've got some of these. And I'm going to... Auto-resolve. I'm going to assault. We're going to go for it. We're going to go for it, boys. We're going to go for it. We are going to march in there against this huge army. And we are going to whoop them 9 ways from Sunday. We're adding 2 more days to the week there. As up badly, we are going to whoop them. They will stand 0 chance. I'm just making sure that I adjust myself, crack my knuckles, stretch my shoulders. Let's get ready. I just need to move my second keyboard out of the way. Bring up the new keyboard. A fog. Fog is good because they can't see us, but I want to go for a more clear time. Dry. Okay, start deployment. Dry is fine.
Remember that the goal here is to capture
the settlement, not destroy it.
To achieve victory, either kill or rout the entire army or capture the central plaza. Before you begin, ensure that any siege weapons are positioned close enough to target the enemy defenses.
Okay, so essentially my big problem here is they have better infantry than I do. And I'm looking at ways into here. Can I come from this angle? I can come from this angle. Okay. Because I kind of like the idea of coming up here. Focusing my ladders here to be able to get in. Then I can get in here. and get a unit over here to capture the gate. Once I capture the gate, I can get my cavalry in. But where's another gate? There's another gate here too. This is a much better opening. But there's not really that much positioning of my troops. This is the best place where I could position my troops. But I don't know if I so much like this. I mean, this gate has 2 defenses, which is not ideal. What about this gate over here? This gate also has 2 towers. Is there any other way in? I don't think I'm able to jump down there, but I bet I can get some missile infantry up there. I bet I could get in missile infantry up here. And I've got a very good place to deploy here, but I'm downhill, which means they've got a very good shot of me. And there's hang on a minute. Is this a way in? I don't know as if that is a way in. I don't think it so much is. Okay, so let me think about what I'm going to do here. Let me have a think. I like the idea of trying to get some dudes up here. I bet if I could get my slingers up here that they could very easily. I mean, let's scroll in. Like, feasibly, they should be able to shoot over this. Like, feasibly. I think I'm going to go here. So I'm just going to select all my units using Control and A. I'm glad that actually worked. You guys go back here. Okay. So I need you guys there. You guys there. Do all of these guys have these siege weapons? It would appear that they do. Okay, I want to put these guys over here. Actually, we'll put these guys here. And we'll group those together. And then I want to group 2 sets of cavalry together. Because we do want... Where's my gate that I'm going for? I could have sworn that I saw a gate around here. I mean, this was a gate that I kind of liked the look of, but don't think that's such a good option. So my gate is over here. So let's move all of the cavalry. If I put them here, are they hidden? I can't put them there. It's too close. Alrighty then. Let's just go for it.
The review panel contains the unit or ship cards representing your force. Clicking on a card selects a unit or ship. Double-clicking on it zooms the camera directly. Right,
they've put people there.
Then right-clicking on a card opens an information panel.
So we're gonna start with this first. Skirmish mode. We're gonna start with these guys and hope that I can just sort of take out some of these slingers in here. They've got quite a few slingers with some medium spears behind. Meanwhile, while they are doing that, let's get my swords over here. We don't have to march. We don't have to move quickly. I'm more than content to take my time with this. It's unlikely these guys are going to sally out. They're just probably going to sit on defensive. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Well, what have they got behind their gate? I'm betting if this was me, I would put spears here. They do have. They have Levy Freeman light spears. Okay. So I'm hoping to get within the range of this first unit here. I mean, they've only got 70. These ones only have 44, so hopefully we get these guys in and they can start firing with a little bit of luck. My swords are still moving. They're taking their sweet time, though. But I mean, that's okay. I'm taking this battle slowly. I'm trying to learn to take battles a little bit more slowly than I usually do. I mean, you should be in range. Okay, you're in range. There goes the volley. Not very accurate. What we got? We got 70. Hitting from there is going to be very difficult. Okay, okay. Change strategy. I don't want you to use all your ammo. If I move you guys up here, can you then move? Move those guys a little bit closer. Okay, let's try and loose from here. See what... The trouble is they've got this wall right here. And all of that volley, we didn't even lose a single one. Okay, these guys. They can hit us, so if feasibly we should be able to hit them. I mean, they've lost one. But we are taking more casualties. So, I mean, if anything... there we go. You guys go there. I basically want to mount this. Give me those dudes. Put those guys there. Okay. Can you guys fire from up there? That's what I want to know. I mean, if you can, we've got the upper ground. You should be able to. I don't know if they're going to be able to. It's all about learning. I mean, we still haven't taken out many of these guys. Okay. I mean, they've just got missile units. I'm not too fussed about those missile units. What I'm mainly fussed about is that front gate and those spears. Can I tell them to drop the siege equipment? Yeah, drop the siege equipment, you guys. Don't really care about it, okay? Just forced march here. Actually, probably don't go that close. I need to get men in and over the wall first to capture it. I mean, they're starting to dwindle a little bit. I mean, we're not taking too many heavy losses. What are these guys? Actually, maybe we should focus fire on those dudes back there. Excuse my cough. I mean, if I could capture this point, I could take the gate, open the gate, get the cavalry in. Okay. Let's set the slingers over there. My plan now is to utilize those slingers a little bit more than we have been doing. Okay, you guys interact with those guys. We are going to be facing some of these guys. Okay, okay. Next task is these guys. Drop your siege equipment. Where's your drop siege equipment? I only need 3 routes up. I mean, this unit is close to breaking these freemen. Once that's done, we'll be good. Do you know what? I've changed my mind on you guys. I could use you sort of levying a volley over here. You guys are taking some damage. I have to pull you guys back a little bit.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Battle was never not in our favor. Okay, spear melee cavalry. You really sending melee cavalry in? I mean, these guys I want to go this way. I am actually going to break this down and send a couple of this unit over here. Not you. Just you guys. I just want you to go and focus here, because I want to focus fire on these guys here. But they're moving their missile cavalry over there. Their missile infantry over there. Can I, like, do a forced march here? Formation withdraw.
The men are wavering.
That's alright. We've got more men to come in to reinforce. That's okay, that's okay. What are these scout riders? I'm a little bit worried about the scout riders, to be honest with you. Fire at those. One unit at a time. Can you guys take those out? I don't know if you're going to be able to reach them from there, but we can certainly try. Take out these scout riders. They're getting you from behind. That's not a good idea. I mean, they're sending all of their forces here, so we're making good use of this. We're making good use of this. One thing I am concerned about is friendly fire. Okay, we've broken their cavalry. That's good, that's good, that's good. Deal with the very light infantry. Make a push. Make a push. That's it. We're going to somewhat move you around before we come in from the side and just close this gap. They're going to get reinforcements in there. That's okay. Can I grab another one of these spear units? I mean, that's okay. These guys are going to come in from behind. We're just doing the classic anvil. And it's your classic anvil and hammer attack, you know. Doing it as you do. Okay, you guys don't fire. Just sort of come over here, actually. And we will toggle fire at will. We kind of want to focus fire from these guys on the troops at the back. The more I can take out at the back, the less I have to deal with when I'm fending these off. Okay, melee infantry. Okay, we've got another unit of very heavy spears. Like, we don't even need the cavalry here. These infantries, they've got some pretty good units. Get them over there. The plan is to come around the back. We do have this whole ordeal to deal with over here, though, yet. But, I mean, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. A very light missile infantry. I mean, they don't have much. They really, really don't. Okay. Come in from behind on this melee infantry for me, because these could be trouble if I let them go unchecked. Not too fussed about that missile infantry for now. Let's get another unit of spears over here. I'm trying to focus and micromanage. The men are wavering. Actually, the only men that are close to thingy are these spear units here. But that's okay. I mean, they're doing their best. They're holding up pretty well, considering. Alright, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, let's take a moment and regroup. Let's take a moment and regroup. Let's get some... Move those guys over there. And we'll stick these guys... Oh, there's a lot of them. There's a lot more than I thought there was. But that's okay. Like,
We have captured a tower.
you guys highlight. Go in and get him, boys. Don't let him survive. There's no rest for the weary. And I am showing absolutely no mercy. No mercy whatsoever. We need the rest of our men to get their behinds in here. They'll eventually make it up the ladder. I mean, look at this. The spear unit is gone. Just gone. Okay, the next unit is coming in. And we'll go with a very similar tactic. Oh, I pressed R. What did R do? I don't know what R did. So I just kind of want these guys. And then these guys. They're ready. They're eager. Chariots.
An entire unit has perished.
Oh, that's not good for us. They're probably going to make mincemeat of my dudes, but... I mean, 3 chariots now left. From how many? They charged me about 8 or 9, and they've got 3 left. Make that none left. Oh. I was having fun. Fine game. Tell me it's the end of the battle. Do I look like I give a crap? I was rather enjoying that. Why is it when you're enjoying something, that's when you win? I mean, we lost a quarter of our men. They lost 3/4 of theirs, if not more. So, we smashed them. We smashed them. They don't stand a chance. We are victorious. You know, victory is mine and all. Britain will be united under the rule of KC. Very shortly. Very, very shortly. Let's see. We've got Ireland, we've got Scotland, we've got Wales, and we've got most of England. So, I mean, we lost 1 band. Close victory. Occupy, sack, raise, or liberate. Let's occupy. And that is another settlement for us. And another level ding. We are good. Which means we can actually start maneuvering our way down south. There's a lot more that I want to do. I believe we've moved these guys this turn. Yep. You are the vanquishers. You're pretty good. I don't think there's any of these troops remaining, to be honest with you. I think we've pretty much squandered them and pushed them into submission. But that doesn't mean that we don't need to level up, because we most certainly do. We can add another skill. And let's have a little bit of a look. This is our king. +2 cunning, campaign movement range. 3 morale for all units during battle. I think that's probably a better one, given that this is our king. But I think I'm going to go with warrior. I think that's the one that I'm going to go with. And I do want to... I don't know if this is going to allow me to do this. I do want to recruit some units. Chosen sword band. Chosen spear band. And, oh, Britain skirmishers, which are nothing compared to the slingers. Okay. Fair enough then. Mine win. Mine win. The painted ones aren't even... Are they... Like, bonus versus infantry, the chosen sword band have 0. These have 15. Charge bonus is higher. Melee defense is... What's that? Melee defense is armor. They have, like, no armor. So, yeah, they'll be pretty good, but they'll fall over very quickly. So, I don't think I'm going to go with that. We've got... I do want... Am I just, like, sword band? I don't have... I've not been... Okay, like, you guys have impressed me. You guys have significantly impressed me, but, I mean, you just... You're not worth it. You're not worth it, my dudes. So, let's get rid of that. And let's go with 3 units of you guys. Nope, let's go with 2 units of you guys because I'm out of freaking money. What does our new settlement have? Oh, woodworker. So shouldn't that be like we are providing wood, but we're not? I don't get it. It's weird. It's weird. We've got a woodworker, but we don't have wood. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. But yeah, that is where this episode is going to draw to a close, guys. So do me a favor. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. Hit subscribe. Consider checking out my other channels and following me on social media. But as always, I'm Casey. You're all the awesome folk. Thank you so much for watching. You guys take care now. Bye. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die